Welcome to a special American Ninja Warrior. Those aren't ninjas you're seeing, they're dragons. We're celebrating the new live-action film, How to Train Your Dragon, and the stars of the film, Toothless the Night Fury and Stormfly the Deadly Natter, are winging their way through our course.
Oh! What the what?
Oh,
my goodness!
Oh my
Are you kidding me?
This is gonna be a wild night as dragons and ninjas come together on a special American Ninja Warrior. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our second night of qualifying. I'm Matt Eisman.
And I'm Akbar Bajabiamila. Matt, this is gonna be epic. We've had a lot of crazy things happen on our course over the years, but we've never had dragons.
Absolutely, big man. But tonight we've got dragons, we've got ninjas, and we've got Zuri Hall. So Zuri, what else are we gonna see tonight?
It's gonna be quite a night. As you know, guys, we are bringing back iconic obstacles from the past, including this classic, which has been taken over by fearless Viking warriors from How to Train Your Dragon. The Flywheels debuted back in Season 8 and were a ninja killer, knocking out 25 competitors. Tonight, it's been decked out like a Viking ship. Ninjas don't want to go overboard here. Then it's the return of a balance obstacle that's created some of the sport's most brutal falls and dynamic saves.
What a save!
Okay, save it.
And Ferris wheel is back. Ninjas have to climb the wheels and survive 2 bone-rattling drops.
Yes!
Hold on tight. If our ninjas hit the buzzer in under a minute, they can try out our 18.5-foot mega wall with a chance to win $10,000, courtesy of the Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card. The Active Cash Credit Card pays 2% cash rewards on purchases. Terms apply. Is anyone taking home $10K? We'll find out tonight.
And the Dragons, Toothless and Stormfly, are gonna get us going with our first competitor of the night, and he's a Renaissance man. This is Max Manson, a Stanford grad student who's a rocket scientist, a champion pole vaulter, and a ninja superfan. And that smile shows he's happy to be here.
When I was maybe 8 years old, I started building my own rockets, and then have evolved into bigger and bigger ones. And then now I'm here at Stanford building these huge rockets that are going Mach 2, 30,000 feet, and really kind of pushing the limits. Pole vaulting's in my blood. It's something I've been around my whole life. I've been a 2-time state champion in high school, junior Olympic national champion, All-American, NCAA. I've been a huge ninja fan since I was a little kid. I remember watching ninjas like Megan Martin, Jesse Graff, who were all pole vaulters. I built my own obstacles when I was like 14 and would compete in these competitions in Boulder, but at the time the age limit was 21 for the show.
This is Max Manson. This guy's gonna be the next American Ninja Warrior. 7 years from now, he is one of the most talented kids I've ever seen.
Once I was 21, I was on the track team and I didn't have time and I wasn't allowed to do other stuff like that. So I've been waiting years for this moment. I've been fighting gravity my whole life, and tonight I am gonna reach new heights.
Hey guys, thank you so much.
He'll have some of his buddies back at Stanford watching, and his mom's leading the cheer section down on the sideline.
Now he looks ready.
Bounding through 6'1", 180, and now he'll be the first on our How to Train Your Dragon obstacle. The movie opens Friday, June 13th. The Vikings from the film have taken over the flywheels. It's 6 feet between each of these wheels.
As a pole vaulter, he should have really good body control. Needs to kind of build up that swing for this dismount.
Now the rocket scientist will try to blast across Log Runner.
Uh-oh, watch out, watch out.
Max Manson in trouble at 6'1", though. He's got
Well,
long
he doesn't
legs.
have a pole to get him out of this one.
Well, let's see if he can get his feet back to that second log.
Well, he's gonna have to wrestle this one. I don't know if they had wrestling at Stanford.
We've seen people save themselves on this before, but that's when they're hung up on the final log, not in the middle.
We've never seen them go 2 steps, so that would be an incredible one. And remember, each one goes up 6 inches.
He's still alive.
My goodness.
Will he have a second save?
Big Spider-Man moment on that. You got it.
This is taking everything out of him.
We've seen a save on Log Runner, but a double save?
He's going to be glycogen depleted after this one.
Nice! Come on! After a lifetime of waiting to compete, Manson has a storybook survival. 2 saves on Log Runner.
You know how hard that is?
Oh, my goodness.
That's extremely hard.
Well, what a save that was. What will Manson do with it? That ate up a lot of time and a lot of energy, Akbar. What does he have left here on Spin Cycle?
Well, he probably feels like he's just been through the spin cycle after that double save on Log Runner.
Well, this is another obstacle fans will remember from back in season 7 and 8.
Nice. Woo!
And got some good flow.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't been easy, but Max Manson's made it to the 5th obstacle, and it's another iconic one from the past, Ferris wheel. You can go up, have a bigger drop with fewer moves, or go underneath, but it requires more moves, a little more fatigue.
And of course, the Rocket Man is going up, and that means he's going to have a big drop. This will be the big test right here. Can he survive this? Oh! Survive the first big jolt.
Fighting! And those arms still just commanding them.
Now he's climbing up. 6'1", 180 pounds. That's a lot.
We'll talk about perseverance, Akbar.
Matt, this next jolt will register at least a 6.0 on the Richter scale. Here we go. Does he shake it up?
Oh! Max Manson.
It catches up to you when it catches up to you.
It was his dream to compete, and he definitely gave us a run to remember.
He spent almost a minute fighting to save himself on Log Runner. So by the end, he had nothing left for that final drop.
A valiant run, and now we wait and see if he's one of the top 20 ninjas from tonight who will move on to the semis. Well, our next athlete may be small, but she's come up with some big runs the past 2 seasons. It's 5-foot-tall Utah teenager Anna MacArthur. She's going to college now, but still works at the family RV park. After years of cleaning toilets and emptying trash, Anna has now moved up to answering phones and planning events.
Temple VRV, this is Anna. How can I help you?
I've been promoted.
Yeah, let me check the availability on that.
Really love customer service and talking to people.
Yeah, it looks like we have something available tonight. Can I take a reservation for you?
Since I was on the show last, a lot of people come into the RV park and they're like, wait, are you the ninja? Hi. I never thought that people would be watching me and like recognizing me as a ninja, so it's really special and exciting. The only cleaning up I have to do now is on the ninja course. And I'm planning to set up camp on top of that worked wall.
St. George is less than 2 hours from Vegas, so Anna's got a big cheering section, including her family and lots of other Utah ninjas. Made it to the national finals last season, but fell just a few steps into her run. Had that early exit, and she's got to feel good getting past that first obstacle here in Vegas.
Absolutely, Matt. Remember the last time we saw her, she was in high school. She's all grown up in college now at Utah Tech University. You can really see the height that you have to climb up. That's 2 feet up.
Big launch.
It may not seem like a lot, but it is a lot, especially when you're 5 foot nothing. That's a lot of energy you have to use to thrust yourself up.
But she's through, and look at that reaction. 5 foot, 115 pounds. Will size be a challenge on the log runner?
Oh, now, Matt, at 5 feet, the distance between each log is 4.5 feet, so she's really got to stretch it. Nice!
Oh, stays alive.
I like it. I would be shocked, too.
Good effort.
She rolled through it. She was determined.
Here she is now, up on Spin Cycle.
All right, big one here. At 115 pounds, she should be able to throw her body like nothing. Throw it. Nice.
Taking a lot of swings.
Yeah, Anna's really working it here, but don't second guess it. It's the angles that can make you really second guess it. Nice.
And it is unusual because your upper body and your hips are almost separated. But she survives it. And pops right up to take on Ferris wheel.
She's navigating up.
Well, she's made it to the 5th obstacle multiple times in her career, but has never made it past it. Will tonight be the night?
Nice.
Trying to get it rolling.
Okay, nice. Hold on. Place it.
Great
You
job.
see how she came in and kept her elbows at 90 degrees to absorb the drop.
You can see what a big reach that is at just 5 feet, but she makes it.
She ain't playing around.
Oh! But the grip gives out as she makes it to the 5th obstacle once again. 5 women from tonight are moving on, and with that run, she could be one of them.
You gotta love her joy on the course. And she had something to celebrate after that save on Log Runner. But she was running out of gas and peeled off on Ferris wheel.
Yeah!
Tonight, Ninja Warriors teaming up with How to Train Your Dragon for some high-flying entertainment.
Fly, 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 fly! Yeah!
We've got ninja greats, both old school and new school.
That's incredible! At 16 years old!
Plus, the Utah family that's breaking the internet.
What's up, awesome ninjas? Welcome back.
The YouTube sensation, the Ninja Kids, are trying our ninja course.
Dragons aren't the only thing on the course tonight. It's definitely a night to remember.
On this special How to Train Your Dragon edition of American Ninja Warrior, we're counting down the best costumes in the show's history. And some of our athletes look like they'd be right at home fighting dragons, including the ninja who kicks off our countdown at number 5, Rico Rivera.
Wow!
Over the course of 8 seasons, the DJ from Florida dressed as a leather and red cape warrior. His bold look lit up the course, making it an unforgettable fan favorite and number 5 on our list of best costumes. Stunt woman Arona Spader didn't have a costume, but she did look like a warrior as she came out to slay our dragons minutes ago.
Okay, I see you!
The former track athlete from Phoenix had no problem on the first obstacle, but on the second was vanquished by our dragon-themed flywheels. Louisiana's Wes Bader, despite being the night's heaviest ninja at 225 pounds, floated through the early obstacles.
I see you, big boy!
The 39-year-old has fallen on balance in all 3 of his previous appearances, so he tried to break that streak tonight on Log Runner.
You know he's gonna complete this one, Matt! Oh!
But no such luck. He was taken out by balance for the 4th time. Teenager Talon Yorn wanted to raise awareness for Lyme disease and asked us to try the Lyme Challenge. Suck a lime and state a fact about the disease.
It's called Lyme disease because early cases of Lyme disease were discovered in Lyme, Connecticut.
Yorn was bedridden for 3 years because of Lyme disease, but he showed no signs of that tonight.
Rookie season looking good.
The 16-year-old battled all the way to Ferris wheel.
Uh-oh, watch out, Sam. Yeah!
And that could be enough to get him into the semifinals. Well, now we're thrilled to welcome back one of Ninja's most energetic competitors ever, Megan Rowe. She used to be known as the axe-throwing ninja, but after fighting her way back from brutal injuries, her shirt features her new motto, Joy Through Chaos.
Season 14 in Vegas, I tore my ACL on my right knee.
Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good, Matt.
Blowing out your knee and not knowing if you're gonna get back to the thing that you love or like what life is gonna look like is so hard. It was not just a physical recovery, it was also very emotional recovery because I had lost like a chunk of me. Like this was such a big part of my life for so many years. And through it, I really did learn to find the joy through the chaos. It's what I told myself every morning when I got up. I had it written on my mirror, and that helped my recovery immensely. Some days are still hard, but I'm loving life with my husband. I met Dalton through rock climbing, and I got married 40 feet in the air. Absolutely the best ninja wedding ever. We ended up getting a puppy. Come on, baby. Her name is Lumos, and she's absolutely crazy, and we love her. I'm such a stronger athlete now. Going from not being able to walk to walking up on that stage, that's gonna be the win. Of course, maybe chaos, but I'm gonna find joy at the top of that warped wall.
It's been a long road back.
And you can see the scars on her legs.
Her husband Dalton's been there for her. He's on the sidelines with Megan's brother, and Megan's dog Lumos is also over there.
Oh, Lumos is ready to watch some ninja now.
She wasn't sure if she'd ever compete again, so it's a victory just to get back on the course after missing the past 2 seasons while she rehabbed from injury.
And let me tell you, when Megan was healthy, she was one of our top competitors. Made it to the national finals in season 13 and 14.
She's making the moves here on flywheels. As we saw from her wedding video, she's a rock climber, but needs a big throw up to this 3rd wheel. She gets it. He's looking good so far, but this is going to be a big drop for that dismount. Got to worry about that knee.
Whoa, nice. Nice stop, drop, roll.
Well, the balance obstacles like Log Runner, always tough, even when healthy.
Yeah, she's thinking about it, Matt. Let's go, Ro. Keep the feet nice and hot. Another roll.
Megan Rowe,
she's rolling through.
Refuses to be cut down by these obstacles. Taking some hard falls here. Look at that smile. Dalton's giving Lumos a better view.
Well, the dog's happy. Look, she's happy.
Well, she was nervous about coming back, but Megan Rowe has rolled her way to the 4th obstacle. She was a top gymnast growing up, can use those skills here on Spin Cycle. 5'3", 125. And you can just see the struggle to get those hips going.
Yes,
separate them from the shoulders. Got it!
You almost kind of got to believe in the process, believe in the throw.
Oh, and this time it's a backwards roll. The gymnast doing a full floor routine. Well, after all the struggles she's been through, she's truly finding joy in this chaos. And the crowd rallying behind her as she starts Ferris wheel. But you gotta wonder, how much does she have left? And she's taking the lower route here. That requires more moves.
Yeah, and that means she has to watch her feet. Make sure she doesn't hit the water.
She's a rock climber using those skills. Megan Rowe continuing to fight. And look at this. Tremendous grip strength in that lower body, trying to build the momentum. A long reach for the 5'3" row.
So now here she's gonna have to expend a little bit more time. If I was her, I would try to speed through so it doesn't start to build up. You know how it starts to build up, like that lactic acid starts to build up?
And you can just see out where she's really trying to use the momentum to go from step to step rather than pulling them up. She's waiting till the steps come down to her. Now can she dismount?
Nice. Come on. The bigger the swing, it may be a little harder on her grip. Nice.
Got it! Megan Rowe!
She is so happy.
Everyone's so excited for her, has never finished a course before. This would be her first ever Ninja Warrior buzzer. Hi, Megan.
Dog is even barking. The dog is barking. The dog is excited. Everybody's excited.
After all those days of rehab, you know this would mean so much.
The dog blocked the orders, and she did it.
Oh, yes. And what a reaction out of Megan Rowe. Oh, look at this. Overcome by it.
Megan, the tears. The tears.
So excited.
Yeah, where are the tears coming from?
I've just been through so much in the past 2 years that you haven't seen, and it just feels so good to be up here next to this thing.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And everybody down there.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. I gotta say, you really seem to be embodying joy through chaos right now.
Absolutely. Sometimes joy is happy, and sometimes joy is tears. And we're here. Oh my gosh.
Did you hear your dog Lunos barking commands to get up that wall?
She's the best cheer ever.
Well, you got your first buzzer at Ninja Warrior, Megan.
That right there is pure joy.
Go celebrate with your husband and your dog. It's beautiful.
That right there is contagious. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. Oh my goodness.
I think Lumos could get up the warp
Look
line.
at Lumos. Oh my goodness. That's a special moment right there.
He's one of the hottest young stars in Hollywood. The hero in How to Train Your Dragon, Mason Thames, joins us in the booth. Plus, a decade ago, he was banging the drums before crushing the course. And now, Derek Nakamoto is back as a 34-year-old dad. Coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior in Las Vegas. We've got dragons on shirts and dragons on the course as we celebrate the new live-action version of the beloved animated film, How to Train Your Dragon. And the long and short of it is, this course doesn't play favorites. Minutes ago, the shortest man competing tonight, 5'2" gnarly Nate Hansen, came out strong. Okay, big dog. This six-time Ninja veteran is one of the most popular athletes and has made it to the national finals 3 times. But tonight, when he reached Log Runner, oh no! It took him for a spin. A shocking early end to his season. Then it was the night's tallest competitor, 6'5" John Mack.
You know I'm always going for the big fellas.
The 23-year-old from Utah used his impressive wingspan to soar through the flywheels. But despite his long legs,
Oh my goodness.
he became another top competitor knocked out by Log Runner. This obstacle is a ninja killer tonight. Well, all season long, we're bringing back great competitors from the past, and this is one of them. Derek Nakamoto was one of the first young guns. He originally competed 13 years ago as a hotshot college student, but a lot has changed since then. In the starting blocks, it's Derek Nakamoto.
Seasons 4 and 6, I was able to make it to the finals. My first year as season 4, I was the fastest guy in stage 1.
Oh! Nakamoto is blowing this course away. He just put the rest of the field on notice.
Still shocks me to this day. You know, it's been 10 years since season 6. Married now for over 9 years. Working now in the aerospace industry as a manufacturing engineer. I got 2 kids. One's 2 years, 8 months. The other one's 8 months old. Not getting any sleep. Back then, I was training 4, 5, 6 hours every day, 6, 7 days a week. And now it's like, I got 30 minutes for lunch. Let's see what I can do. It's not a dad bod. It's a father figure.
Well, his kids weren't born the last time he competed, but they're here to watch Daddy tonight, along with Derek's wife and parents.
They're wearing the dragon shirts. Look at that. I remember when he used to play those Japanese drums before every run. Oh! You better stay up, Derek Nakamoto. You didn't come this far just to go out in the first obstacle. That's what I'm talking about. It's got to be cool as a dad to be able to show your kids, to show his wife, and say, hey, look what Dad can do.
Yeah.
This will live forever.
And remind some of these young ninjas you still got it.
He's 20 pounds heavier than he was back in the day.
But moving well.
Nice, yeah. But you know, it's nothing better and cooler than showing your wife, like, hey, babe, I got it. I remember back in 2018 when I ran, I had the chance to show my wife, like, yo, babe, I still got it. Oh, and he didn't have it there.
Nakamoto can't reclaim the glory, but still good to see him back out here.
It almost ended on the quad steps. He survived that, but then when he got to the log runner, his foot spun off the second step, sending him chest first into the third log, and then he got to relive what that water feels like.
Derek, welcome back, first of all. Look, last time you ran, I wasn't even working on this show. So how did it feel to make your return?
It feels great. I'm just overall grateful to have been asked to come back and compete. It's kind of crazy where some of these kids are like, oh, I was one when you competed. Like, oh, gosh.
Yikes.
So overall, just really grateful to have another chance at that, but that just means I got to train some more now.
Got to get better. Well, it was so great to see you back out here on the course. Good work tonight. Of course, guys, take it away.
It's How to Train Your Dragon Night on American Ninja Warrior. We've had dragons flying around, but now we're joined by the real star of the film, Mason Thames.
What's
Mason.
up, man? Hey, guys, thank you so much for having me. This is like a dream come true.
Well, this is awesome, and this movie, we're really excited for it. You play a Viking in this movie, but the question is, do you think you can handle being a ninja, Mason?
As a kid, I used to watch this and be like, yeah, of course I can, but in person, no. No, God,
Reality
no.
sets in, right?
Yeah,
Real quick.
no, I'm looking at it now, I'm like, yeah, no, I was cocky, so.
Well, listen, Mason, we want you to help call one of our next ninja runs because I think this ninja actually looks like he belongs in your movie. This is Trent Linson, and he calls himself the Night Ninja. This 20-year-old from Dallas would be right at home on the Isle of Burke. Trent spends his days jousting and sword fighting as a knight at medieval times. And now he's ready to prove he has ninja skills as well.
This is the Night Ninja's toughest battle yet.
And Trent's got some of his medieval co-workers cheering him on.
And he might be auditioning to be a Viking.
Yeah.
And there's his fair maiden, his fiancée Victoria on the sideline, along with members of his family. He's a performer. He knows how to hype up the crowd. He does 4 shows a week with sword fighting and riding horses. That's his workout.
So, Mason, I gotta ask you, did you have special training for your character in the movie?
It was a lot of hard work to prepare for How to Train Your Dragon, but this is insane. This is, yeah, I don't know.
This is the How to Train Your Dragon obstacle, the flywheels. You can see it's built like a Viking ship from the movie. It's almost like you're flying through with Toothless.
Yeah.
That's a big distance right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's 185 pounds. That's big for a ninja, but he's doing his thing. You gotta get off now. You gotta get off, land it nice.
Yeah, looking at it now, there's no way I could ever do this.
Well, now he's got to face Log Runner, which has taken out the last 3 competitors. And unlike Toothless, there's no wings you can't fly through.
Very fair.
Gravity is applying to you.
All right, keep your feet high. You gotta keep going.
Oh my God, he made it. This is insane. Look at him hyping them up like medieval times.
Well, he's made it to the 4th obstacle, spin cycle.
Now, this one's a lot different than anything you probably have seen. This probably goes back to what you saw when you were growing up, watching Ninja Warrior.
This is so much more intimidating in person. I don't think, like, you don't realize on TV how, like, scary this is.
And got it. And this night's quest for a buzzer continues. He's reached the 5th obstacle, the Ferris wheel. It's going to test your grip strength, and you really have to focus on holding on.
How can a human being do this?
We don't know. We still don't know.
We ask ourselves that question all the time, but these ninjas, they put them so much preparation. You can see Trent now. Oh, yeah, you can see he's a bigger body, 5'10", and he should have gone up versus down.
This lower route requires more moves, and you have to keep your feet from hitting the water. It's not like the dragon. The Ferris wheel won't come around and save you.
He's slick. Look how calm he is.
And he is still fighting.
He is fighting.
What words of advice do you think that Hiccup would offer our friend Trent Linson?
5'10", keep your feet
up. It was too late.
He needed Toothless. That's what he needed.
Well, a heroic run by Trent Linson. It could get him into the semifinals. And Mason is the hero of How to Train Your Dragon. We're glad you got to call it with us. Right now, we have a sneak peek of his thrilling live-action movie, How to Train Your Dragon.
It's coming soon to a theater near you.
We're counting down the best costumes in ninja history. We've had some scary ones over the years, but no one had more fans or fangs than number 4 on our list, Dracula.
This is very scary.
LA's Costin Becchiano paid tribute to his Romanian roots in season 14 by dressing as the famous vampire. Though his run was short-lived, Dracula's legend lives on at number 4 in our countdown. Well, if Dracula needs a dentist, we've got the guy. It's Dr. Devin Haar, who gave Toothless the Dragon a good brushing before his run, and we got in on the act.
Matt, your teeth look nice, man.
Well, thank you. I've been practicing some dental hygiene in honor of Devin.
It's all about the brush, baby. It's all about the brush.
Unfortunately, Devin the dentist bit off more than he could chew on the quad steps. Well, our next competitor came a long way to get here, but he's used to epic journeys. From 3,000 miles away in Wasilla, Alaska, this is Forrest Strick. He's an Air Force veteran who's teamed up with fellow Alaskan Nick Hansen to take Ninja Warrior across their state.
Since I started Ninja Warrior, I've been doing motivational speaking. My very first year, school called me and I went down to their school and I spoke about my testimony and my life story.
Yeah! We're all ninjas!
I think our message to the youth of Alaska really is to just know who you are as an Alaska Native people, to understand your culture and your history and be proud of that. And so I go out there and I share that, and Forrest last year joined me.
One of the school trips that we did, it was over 4 or 5 different villages along the Yukon River in the dead middle of winter. We traveled from village to village on a snowmobile over 400 miles. We go in there and we set up an obstacle course. We utilize what any of the gym has, and sometimes it's been just bleachers or hula hoops. Nick Hansen literally built an obstacle course in Unalakleet, Alaska, made out of driftwood. That started a platform to now see him competing on national television 11 years ago. If that doesn't give you goosebumps, then I don't know what does.
Nick Hansen delivers!
I mean, as Alaska Natives, I feel like it's almost our responsibility to be those role models to the youth. And I couldn't do it without Forrest.
We've gone through quite a bit, that guy and me, and to be able to have somebody where it's just, it's a true brotherhood.
Now Nick is going to run the course later. He's on the sideline with another good friend, the Island Ninja, Grant McCartney, who's sitting out this season. Both Forrest and Nick are top competitors in Alaska's traditional native games. That's how they met. These two traveled through the Alaskan wildlife via snowmobile, Akbar.
He and Nick went to a lot of remote locations, but I'm pretty sure they never made it to the Isle of Burke, so he may not be prepared for this How to Train Your Dragon obstacle.
Now, he was a senior airman in the Air Force, will try to fly across these wheels.
Ooh, and you see how he had to throw himself up. Oh, landed right on his face.
He's got to be shaken up a little bit. Now on to Log Runner.
And this is different than running on icebergs because these spin right here. The log, they spin. And you can see, nice.
His family watching back in Alaska got to be impressed. Run, Forrest, run. Just keep going. Now to spin cycle.
They do some serious training up there in Alaska.
The one thing they lack, though, Akbar, is a ton of obstacles. Nick and Forrest have gotten creative. Nothing like spin cycle, but Forrest finding his momentum.
Nice. He's getting it.
He's a solid all-around athlete, ranked top 5 in the World Eskimo Indian Olympics.
Right here, right here, right here.
And he's through 4. But he's looking gassed, and he's going to be tested here on Ferris wheel. 5'8", 160. Good grip strength.
All right, here we go. This thing can be a little bit of a circus.
You can just see the challenge trying to climb. You're already 4 obstacles under your belt. Now here goes.
Nice. Oh! He didn't anticipate the drop. That drop is serious and got a nice little jolt to it. He's used to tough journeys, and this was definitely that. He landed on his face after flywheels and stumbled across log runner, but made it to Ferris wheel. He's got a chance to move on.
I'm proud of you, bro. So proud of you, dude. Good job. Good job. Go get a buzzer for Alaska. There we go. Come on. There we go. I got you.
They're a worldwide phenomenon on YouTube with millions of fans. Now the Utah family known as the Ninja Kids make their Ninja Warrior debut when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to a night of fury on American Ninja Warrior as we celebrate the epic new live-action film, How to Train Your Dragon. And two veterans from the past tried to slay the course again. Curtis Tran last competed 11 years ago. No! And he had some pre-run jitters.
I'm so nervous, man. I've not done this in a long time.
Tran's now a 34-year-old game designer from here in Las Vegas, and after he sailed through the quad steps, he was ready to face our dragon-themed flywheels.
Oh, no! Take a look at this again. Wow! Got smacked right in the face. Wow!
Alan Keneally goes even further back. He first competed 14 years ago on Season 3, and for years he was a top competitor. Look at that! The 44-year-old chiropractor from the Bay Area made the adjustments for the first obstacle.
Come on, big fella.
But the veteran made a rookie mistake on the second. Oh! He rushed it! And Keneally became another victim of this obstacle.
We are going old school this season, and no one is more old school than the Godfather, David Campbell. He is the only athlete to compete in every Ninja Warrior season.
So much is expected of David Campbell.
David Campbell. David Campbell. Godfather.
What a storied career.
The Godfather is now an actual father. I've competed 16 seasons as a single man.
Nice!
And now I'm married with a son, and yeah, it's very different now. Instead of spending all my time training on my obstacle course, I'm now staying home, cooking food, changing diapers, feeding bottles, warming milk, and very demanding, but it's worth it. All us OG ninjas, our biggest fantasy is if we could teleport back to like season 3. This season's a little bit like that. You know, we're getting to try obstacles that we haven't seen in a while, but it's gonna be fun seeing how fast we can go.
And baby Luke is watching back in Santa Cruz with David's wife Claire and Claire's sister Jennifer.
Oh, that baby looks just like him.
Hey, Rookie. Hey, Papa. I'm gonna crush it. Let's go, David!
If Luke's not enough, Campbell's also got his buddies Brian Kretsch and Sean Bryan cheering for him. How amazing that he's still out here competing with some of these kids who weren't even born when he first hit the course.
Well, we're impressed, but I don't know if baby Luke is. He's already crying.
Don't cry for Daddy Luke. He knows what he's doing. Campbell has seen so many changes in this sport over the years.
I don't know that this show is where it is without David Campbell. This was the guy who had that first backyard gym. He's been so impressive, his passion, competed in every season.
He's got more buzzers than anyone else competing tonight with 25 in his career.
Can I just give a little shout out to David Campbell, stay-at-home dad. There are a lot of stay-at-home dads who don't get a lot of credit. I got to give it up to David Campbell.
Baby Luke's still crying. I think he misses his daddy.
I bet you he does. Daddy out here doing a pretty good job running on this course.
His previous 16 seasons has 12 qualifying buzzers, but didn't hit one in the last 2 years.
But he's got that dad strength now.
And see what he's doing here, going back to 11 on the clock so he won't fall as far.
But he's in trouble, Akbar.
Ooh.
Just can't seem to get the wheel going.
Yeah, hold on now. There we go.
And you can see that's why you want to be able to get your hands on 2 separate handles to control the speed.
And now you see him going back up so he can make that transfer. 5'11". Here we go. And he'll remember this throwback call. Come on now.
Look at this.
Come on.
He's going up and over again.
Here's a throwback call for you, David Campbell.
combination. Can he get the dismount?
Oh!
Yes! 47 years old. Well, this will be history. His 13th qualifying buzzer. Wow. The Godfather. David, you've had so many incredible moments, but what's it like getting your first buzzer with your son watching?
You know, having a son, it actually takes a lot of pressure off because nothing else in your life matters as much as him. And so it just kind of turns the volume down in the rest of your life.
17 years, that's a big deal, man. You deserve it. Hit that buzzer one more time, man. David Campbell.
David Campbell continues to impress us at Ninja Warrior. And before we go to break, we want to take a moment to honor one of David's training partners who was invited to compete this season, but tragically passed away in a climbing accident, Vincent Payne.
Vincent was a chemistry professor at Stanford, but also an artist, a sculptor, a dancer. And he always made you smile. He was an amazing athlete. And of course, an incredible human being off the course. Vincent Payne, gone too soon.
We will remember his artistry and his passion. He will always be a part of the family of Ninja Warrior. Welcome back. We're about halfway through our special How to Train Your Dragon edition of American Ninja Warrior.
And dragons aren't the only thing flying through the course tonight. Ninja veteran Lauren Ball had some fun with the dragons at the start line. And this 37-year-old always has fun on the course. He was a breakdancing b-boy in his early years. There it is! Ball competed on the very first season of Ninja, and he showed some veteran savvy when he fell on the log runner.
Oh, no! Watch those feet!
He didn't panic, and he managed to get through it.
Lauren Ball, what a save.
With his signature backward tag, the 37-year-old turned back the clock and got his first qualifying buzzer in 5 years.
Yo, you was ballin'!
I love the hats, guys.
You got any moves now that you got a buzzer after that incredible save, brother? Woo!
Another veteran, Donovan Matoyer, was celebrating his 10th season on Ninja Warrior. And as usual, he did it in style.
He's feeling it, Akbar. He's linking them.
The classy ninja, who always wears a suit, was looking good as he breezed his way through all 6 obstacles with the fastest time of the night so far.
Donovan Matoyer! We got something special for the classy ninja.
We got a little gift for you. You ready? That's for your 10-year anniversary, man. It's a tie clip. We just want to let you know we appreciate you.
Donovan always classes up the course, but number 3 in our costume countdown was known for his casual attire.
Oh, okay.
It's Chad Flexington. With the headband wrapped around his spectacular mullet and his red, white, and blue bottoms, Flexington was the alter ego of agricultural researcher Ben Udy, who transformed himself into the brash, flag-waving, trash-talking competitor, woo! In seasons 11 and 13. Character, Chad Flexington's number 3 on our costume countdown. Well, we got some colorful outfits coming to the course right now. If you've got kids, they know this group. Flipping their way across the start line, it's Utah's Myler family, better known as the Ninja Kids. They have a huge following on YouTube. You can see why.
I'm Ashton. I'm Paxton. I'm Bryson.
I'm Peyton, and we're the Ninja Kids. My dad owns a martial arts studio, so that's what we started with.
We decided to use our martial arts skills to make Ninja Kids TV. In 2017, that was the very first episode. That video hit 1 million views. We're like, wow, we got to make another one.
Paxton versus Peyton!
We just had the realization, like, man, this is an opportunity. We can make an impact with this. We have traveled all around the world making videos. With all of our channels, we have over 40 million subscribers.
Okay, but who's your favorite Ninja Kid?
Peyton.
Peyton?
Yes! Becoming famous has been crazy. I never expected it.
How's your day going? We get fan mail all over the world saying that we started gymnastics or martial arts because of you. And that's really just awesome because that's the reason we started. We want to see people grow and get off the couch and do something awesome.
Whoever does the best flip wins. You guys are the judge.
All my siblings are really competitive. In the past, I would say I probably won most, but you know, my other siblings, they're catching up to me really fast.
Hey, we're the Ninja Kids. We've been training every single day, multiple times a day. I am so excited to compete with my siblings, and I hope they make it super far, as long as I beat them in the end.
18-year-old Ashton, the second oldest in the group, will run first, but all 4 of the kids will be competing this season.
40 million subscribers, billions and billions of views for the Ninja Kids, and here they are, showing they can be Ninja Warriors as well.
Right here, buddy. Boy, generating that power like they generate content. Here we go.
Ashton Myler looking to cut down this ninja course. Should feel right at home on it as a Ninja Kid. Gotta watch the balance obstacles. They put pause in every ninja's heart.
Ashton Myler makes it look easy. Wow.
Now on the spin cycle, and he's linking them.
Wow. Tremendous athleticism.
You know what to do. Like and subscribe.
The Ninja Kid continuing to chop down these obstacles. What an effortless run thus far, but Ferris wheel's been the stopping point.
Here we go. Watch out. Boom. Locked in. You can see the earthquake shake there on the Ferris wheel.
This Ninja Kid looking like a ninja man. He's a level 9 gymnast, a 4th degree black belt, and he came to fight tonight. I don't want to get into a fight with these Ninja Kids, big man.
Hey, he's showing he's more than just a YouTube sensation. He is a ninja sensation. Wow! Ashton, man, that is impressive. Is there anything you can't do?
Guess we'll have to find out.
All right.
Well, listen, you guys have billions of views. You're going to get billions more. Hit that buzzer one last time, Ashton.
Hey, flex on him real quick. Show him what you're working with. Okay, show him what you're working with. Did you see the guns on Ashton?
This dude is jacked.
What a debut by Ashton Myler.
Oh, I'm so happy. Good job.
Coming up, he's a 2-time last ninja standing and a contender to win it all this year. Caden Lebsack runs next. Plus, we're counting down the best costume competitors. Who's gonna be #1? It's all just ahead on American Ninja Warrior. Minutes ago, Ashton Myler, one of the YouTube sensation Ninja Kids, finished the course. And while we were away, his brother Paxton got his chance and showed off his martial arts skills at the start.
All right, don't poke anybody's eye out.
The 16-year-old is a 2nd-degree black belt and kicked it up a notch on the course.
So he knows how to fight through.
He followed in his brother's footsteps.
Ninja Kid on the Ferris wheel, come on. It doesn't get any better than this.
And posted another buzzer for the Myler family.
This is gonna go viral. Okay, Paxton Myler, I see you. Let's go!
Then it was another rookie, Colt Elder, a chicken farmer who powers up by eating eggs, or as he calls them, Ninja Nuggets.
Ninja Nuggets, hold on, was that with the shell?
Whatever it was, it worked.
Oh, come on. Wow. Come on. Man, he looks so fluid.
As the 16-year-old from Virginia flew through the course.
Matt, not one of these obstacles looks like it's going to ruffle his feathers.
His whole town was watching as Colt the Bolt put up the fastest finish of the night and barely missed out on a shot at the mega wall.
These Ninja Nuggets, they look like it works.
They work good.
All right. Pretty good. There it is.
Our next competitor's more at home with moose than chickens from Unalakleet, Alaska. It's Ninja veteran Nick Hansen. It's been 10 years since we first met Nick back in season 7, and we watched him get married to his wife Joanne and have a son, Christopher. His buddy Forrest Strick ran earlier. Forrest on the sideline along with the Island Ninja Grant McCartney. Nick's now 35 years old.
Ooh, big bounce.
Looking smooth.
Yeah, this guy is such a great ambassador for Alaska. You know, I even took my family up to Anchorage to visit him. I finally made it to Alaska. I see you, baby. I see you. Yeah, we went on a beautiful hike, and he even got us to try some yak burgers.
He is one proud Alaskan, travels all over the state, spreading the word on Ninja and the world.
Danger! He's had a lot of iceberg training in some really extreme conditions. This is an extreme position to be in.
Well, we've seen people get here before. You do have to go back to the previous log to try to prop your body.
You see, this is where doing the core workout works. He's trying to swing, but he's trying to also keep his legs from not hitting the water.
You got it. Feel that swing. Feel that swing. Try to throw it over top. Anything is good.
Oh, nice.
Got it.
Come on. See, this is what it means to be a ninja. This is the ninja mentality. Problem solving on the fly.
Ooh. Now this is taxing that core, and you can just see you have to propel yourself up.
You can see it's not stable. Come on.
Here we go.
Ain't no log jam here for Nick Hansen. He's really trying to contemplate how to fly. How does one man fly? Like that! Like that! That's what I'm talking about.
It looked like a seal jumping onto an ice floe. It wasn't pretty, but he's still alive. Well, that's an amazing save, but Akbar, with all that energy sapped, will he have anything to survive spin cycle, let alone Ferris wheel?
This is when you've got to ignore pain. This is when you've got to ignore the body.
Another extra swing.
The body doesn't mind if the mind doesn't matter. Nice.
His whole body has to be exhausted. Power it with those hips. Don't even think about it, just launch it. Ooh, got it.
I'm personally rooting for him like I always do.
Absolutely.
Took me and my kids hiking in Alaska. We'll never forget that. Now he's got to hike up here on Ferris wheel. Come on, hike it up.
He is used to working hard in extraordinary conditions. Here comes the drop. Get ready.
All right, watch out.
Feel it. Got it. Good job absorbing that. You can see those arms extending, Akbar.
Nice. Oh. Ooh, you can see he's starting to feel that, and I'm looking at the body language right now. Body language suggests that this is really challenging for him.
He's taking the low route. That means he has to keep his legs up, and it requires more moves.
He's got to turn it more. It's got a lot more turns here. Ooh, come on, man.
A few more moves.
Check out the left hand, the left hand. He's so close.
And you can just see him trying to find a little rhythm. Now he's got to reach.
Don't give up. You come too far now. You're already at the end of the Ferris wheel.
I just don't know how that won't spin out from under him. Let's go.
Oh, man.
What a fight, but in the end just couldn't get past Ferris wheel.
Yeah, man, it went from ninja to Fight Club. His foot slipped, and he took a log to his stomach. Ooh. He fought his way back on top and just launched himself over to the pad. He had nothing left for Ferris wheel, but what a gritty run out of Nick Hansen.
That was so far. Oh my gosh, how did I even get back to it?
I mean, look, I was just crashing that party. Just talk about it. Log runner, that is insane. I need an oxygen mask. Like the way we were holding our breath. What happened?
Oh my gosh, I mean, I missed my first step, really. I mean, all I could do at that point was fall and save it. I was like, this is doable. I know it's doable. Let me just try and see if I can get it. It was just a confidence in my legs to be able to make that move, and I just stepped off and got it. It was awesome.
Obviously took a lot of steam, a lot of gas out of you to make that happen. So talk to me about what happened by the time you got to this obstacle.
I mean, I was just tired. That was all I had left, so.
What you had left was plenty impressive. Let's hear it from one more time, y'all. We'll know soon if you went far enough fast enough.
Thank you. We'll see. We'll see.
Guys, back to you.
Come here. Again. Oh my gosh.
So good.
Train together.
Well, that was quite an adventure. Now it's time to move on to our next athlete, Colorado's Caden Lebson. Lebsack, and he's one of the favorites to win it all. He was the last ninja standing his first 2 seasons on the show and holds the record for most consecutive obstacles completed. He conquered 99 before he fell. And he's got an interesting cheering section. His parents and training partners are here, but so is an alien who came down from his UFO to show support.
Wow, that's a first.
And that's not all. Back in Colorado, Bigfoot is watching with some friends. This kid's got fans all over the universe.
In different galaxies, everything, huh?
Caden's a fan of conspiracy theories and the paranormal, so having some fun. I don't know if dragons fit into that category, but he's attacking our How to Train Your Dragon obstacle, and we expect this guy to go fast.
Be interesting to see if he's going for the fastest time of the night.
Just floats over log runners, so easy. Already halfway through spin cycle.
Big link moves.
Wow. He could be Colt Elder for the fastest time, and he's got a shot at the Mega Wall, which he's never conquered in his storied career.
And there's no pause in his game. He's just moving. Now a little hiccup here on Ferris wheel.
He actually went back so he could land higher for the second wheel. So now it's a 1 move over, and he's going up top.
Yeah, he's taking the high road.
It's going to be close for that Mega Wall.
Man, he was in no danger of peeling off.
Oh, my. Caden Lebsack just misses out on the Mega Wall in the fastest time. Well, Bigfoot can attest Caden Lebsack is for real. Caden, unbelievable job. You were moving fast, but just by 2 seconds, you missed a shot at the Mega Wall, my man.
That was close.
That close.
Go celebrate with your friends, buddy. Well, speed is going to be especially important this season. The rest of the field better watch out for Caden Lebsack. Coming up, Sandy Zimmerman made history. Yes! The first brother ever to hit a buzzer! Now, at 48, she's still got the fire for Ninja. Her run's coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Las Vegas. Marquise Leonard was all smiles as he waved to his family at the start line. The 37-year-old father of 2 is a concrete worker from Corona, California.
This is 3rd season competing on Ninja Warrior, Matt.
Oh! And he hit a brick wall on the first obstacle. Wow! 17-year-old Violet Capo has made it to the semifinals each of the past 2 seasons. But the Utah high schooler has never made it past the 5th obstacle.
Uh-oh, hold on. Oh! Okay! Wow!
But Ultraviolet did it tonight. Though she failed in her 3 attempts at the warped wall.
Go, 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 go! Oh!
She's still guaranteed a spot in the women's top 5, so she's moving on to the semifinals. Well, now it's another one of our impressive women competitors, Colorado's Annabella Heinrichs. She's a hairstylist, but also a scuba diver, and she's just as fearless in the water as she is on a ninja course.
I scuba dive and I snorkel, and I love going on these trips with my family. Recently, we've gone to Florida to swim with some sharks, like bull sharks, lemon sharks, silky sharks, some sandbar sharks, 6, 7, 8 feet long, like big sharks. These apex predators circling around you. You have to respect their space. You just have to trust them, and they have to trust you. It's humbling, and it's incredible to be there. As much as I love being underwater, I am not going in the water tonight. I'm gonna be a shark on the course.
Well, I'm a PADI certified scuba diver too, but I don't do sharks.
Not only did the Heinrichs dive together, they also trained ninja together and competed on our family championship a few years ago. Annabella has to be starting this season with a lot of confidence, made it to the national finals last year.
She seems to get stronger every season.
Well, we know she's not afraid of sharks, so I doubt she'll be scared of our How to Train Your Dragon obstacle.
Well, at 5'5", she's got to generate a lot of swing to get up to that last wheel.
The women are off to a great start this season. Jessie Graff got a buzzer last week. Megan Rowe got one earlier tonight.
But this log runner, always dangerous. We saw our buddy Nate Hansen fall here earlier. Let's see if Heinrichs can handle log runner. Excellent balance out of Annabella Heinrichs. And she's fired up. She's had some solid runs, has never had a buzzer.
Oh, looking to change that tonight.
We can see really getting some good mobility, launching with those hips to get that power, and here she is.
And she's reached the 5th obstacle, Ferris wheel.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if she's going to take the up route or the down route here on Ferris wheel.
Looks like she's taking the high road. Over the top for Annabella Heinrichs.
Nice. Yeah, she's got a nice and easy pace going.
Well, she's got a background in rock climbing, and that is serving her well.
Great grip strength. Heinrichs' maneuver has been outstanding so far.
At least 5 women from tonight will move on. Heinrichs putting herself in good position to be one of them.
Here comes another little fall.
Come on, Heinrichs.
Locked in. Annabella Heinrichs. Are you kidding me?
Get that work wall. Get that work wall.
Going for the first buzzer of her career. 14 and a half feet away from her first buzzer.
Power. Nice power.
Nice power. Annabella Heinrichs. The second buzzer of the night for the women. What a performance, Annabella.
Now tell everybody out there, what does that red buzzer feel like for the first time?
It feels so good.
Oh,
Nice. Well, hit it one more time and go down and celebrate with your friends and family.
That's so cool.
Annabella Heinrichs. You just keep working hard. You don't give up, and it's amazing what you can accomplish.
Annabella spends a lot of time in the water, and so does number 2 on our countdown of best costumes, the Mermaid.
This is my kind of place.
Created by influencer Charity LeBlanc, she adopted the mermaid persona for her huge social media following and brought the turquoise tail and shimmery swimsuit to Ninja when she competed on seasons 10, 11, and 13, though she did take the tail off for her runs.
Oh, no! She's crazy!
The Mermaid is number 2 on our best costumes countdown. Coming up, she's watched her dad, her mom, and her 2 brothers compete. Now, Bailey Beckstrand is ready for her shot at Ninja Stardom. We'll see her debut next on American Ninja Warrior. It's How to Train Your Dragon Night on American Ninja Warrior. And one ninja looked like a beast minutes ago. Xavier Ochoa did handstand push-ups at the start.
He is showing some good upper body strength here.
And then he went super aggressive on the course.
That's like an NFL running back right there.
The 20-year-old from Southern California sprinted all the way to the 5th obstacle.
He is running this course with authority. He means business.
But the fast pace may have caught up to him.
Oh!
But he's guaranteed a spot in the semifinals. Hitting the course was a full circle moment for 17-year-old Ninja superfan Tyler Rizzo. Rizzo was just 11 when he won our obstacle design challenge for drawing up the barrel roll. He got to meet many of his Ninja heroes back then, and tonight, he finally got his shot at the course.
Right, that's the first time we've seen anybody tiptoe through log runner.
In his rookie debut, Rizzo made it through the first 5 obstacles.
Okay, Rizzo!
And got to live out his childhood dream of hitting a buzzer.
First time out, I gotta give you a nickname, man. You are officially the Ninja Riz. You got Riz, man. You got Riz, baby.
Always exciting when this woman comes to the start line. 48-year-old motivational speaker Sandy Zimmerman. The first and still only mother to hit a buzzer at American Ninja Warrior. She did that back in season 11 in Tacoma.
Wow.
Sandy's family will be watching from back home, and more friends and training partners on the sidelines.
Here we go. Sandy looking like she's got an extra bounce to her step.
Well, was a gym teacher, but now does motivational speaking.
just wrote her first book titled Get Out of the Car. He was talking about her first trip to a ninja competition when she drove there and she just couldn't get out of the car. She was too nervous. She finally did. She ended up winning. And she said so many good things come on the other side of fear.
Let me tell you, she is fearless. She's still out here competing at 48, 3 decades older than a lot of these competitors. Last season, she went out on the second obstacle in qualifying, and look at her now, getting ready to take on number 3.
Well, 2 seasons ago, she went out on this obstacle, log runner. It's a chance for revenge for Sandy Zimmerman.
Go, 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 go!
So Sandy Zimmerman does not get her revenge on Log Runner, and her season comes to an end.
Trouble started early. Her foot rolls over the second log. That caused her to come up short on the third. That led to a hard fall.
And dancing up to the start line now is 15-year-old Bailey Beckstrand. She's the 5th member of her talented Utah family to compete on A&W. Ninja runs in the Beckstrand blood. Bailey's dad, Brian, kicked things off in season 7, hitting the family's first buzzer. Mom, Holly, made her debut 3 years later.
Yes!
Brother Kai first competed in season 13.
Nice!
Quickly becoming one of the sport's premier competitors.
Kai Beckstrand with the fastest time of the night!
And another brother, Luke, made a strong impression last year.
Get that buzzer!
I've been watching my family from the sidelines for about 10 years, and I finally get my chance.
Okay, my turn.
Go! Easy!
I am the 5th Beckstrand to take on the A&W course. My brother set a pretty high bar, so I feel a lot of pressure because I just know I wanted to be just as good as them.
Dad, who you got?
I don't know. I think it'll be close.
It's definitely very competitive in the Beckstrand household.
3, 2, 1, go.
Speed definitely runs in the family.
Pull, pull. Yeah, there it is. Good job.
I'm super excited for Bailey. I think she's gonna crush the course.
Like her brothers, Bailey's interests extend outside the gym.
I've been doing hip-hop dancing for about 5 years. Dancing is a lot of balance and movement and just keeping your body moving, so it really helps with everything in Ninja. My dad and my brothers have all had buzzers, so it's finally a girl in the family's turn.
Her mom, Holly, is running next, and her brothers Kai and Luke are competing in a few weeks.
It's a tough act to follow with her family. Mom, dad, and both brothers have been very successful. Big brother Kai, he's one of the favorites to win it all.
Well, the Beckstrands own 2 ninja gyms in St. George, Utah.
So you're saying that she knows what she's doing?
Well, it's kind of like the Beckstrands and the Bergstroms.
Ninja family, yeah.
Big ninja families. Little sis wants to show the brothers, the mother, the dad, the whole family she can ninja as well.
I see you, Bailey.
But a real test here on Log Runner. It's already knocked out some experienced ninjas tonight.
Well, the Beckstrands, they know how to train ninjas. Oh, come on.
Her feet didn't hit the water.
Fight.
And she saves it.
She kept her feet dry. That was unbelievable. I think she's a little surprised.
Well, she fought with fire right there.
That was just reflexes. Great reactions to save herself. Well, we say it, Akbar, sometimes you need a break. We've seen a lot of Beckstrand family buzzers.
Nice, good. You see the angles, too, especially you're trying to get yourself to a position where you can make the grab and then absorb that spin.
And she is through.
Let's see what she's got on Ferris wheel. Going up.
Nice.
Confidence in that back strength. Now, she's taking quite a few extra swings, but at just 103 pounds, her grip strength might allow
and
that.
And then you really got to absorb it.
Good
nice.
job.
That's impressive. She did that straight on. A lot of times you'll see the ninjas kind of come up into that 90-degree position. That just speaks to her grip strength.
Bailey Beckstrand, 15 years old, closing in on the buzzer.
When you have that name, a legacy name like Beckstrand, you know there's only one thing to do. Bend it like Beckstrand. No! Sha-na-na!
About one move away from completing the Ferris wheel, but what a debut by the latest Beckstrand Ninja.
She stumbled on the last log, but was able to keep her feet out of the water and then battled her way to Ferris wheel and was close to finishing, but the final drop got her.
But with that run, she's guaranteed a spot in the semifinals.
Let's go, Bailey. Let's go.
Coming up, it's gonna be a party at Beta Theta Pi because America's fastest frat boy, Colton Skooster, runs next on American Ninja Warrior. Utah mom Holly Beckstrand has 3 kids competing this season. But moments ago, it was her chance to shine on the course. And the 44-year-old looked nimble on the early obstacles.
Mama, there goes that ninja.
Her daughter Bailey made it to the 5th obstacle minutes ago, but Mama Beckstrand splashed out on the 3rd.
Whoa!
Jonathan Godbout and Evan LaValle are bandmates in a heavy metal band, and they got to rock out at the start line. Then, they rocked out on the course. Godbout, the drummer, went first, and the 20-year-old from Sterling, Massachusetts had the rhythm going.
All right, watch out for this bang. This is a banger. Nice.
The 4-time Ninja veteran made it to the end and got his 6th career buzzer.
Let's go!
I see you, Godbout.
Then it was LaValle's turn, and the 18-year-old guitarist came to play.
He's going for time, Matt. He's going for the fastest time and for that mega wall.
The rookie absolutely shredded the course and finished with the fastest time so far, just over 54 seconds.
Let's go!
That earned him a shot at the mega wall.
Oh!
Though he missed, he'll still be one to watch in the semifinals. Well, now it's time for another young talent who can light up the course. This is Utah's Colton Skooster. He's a part-time light salesman and a proud member of Beta Theta Pi.
Anyone who knows me knows that I have a lot of energy, and joining Beta Theta Pi has amped it up even more. We're literally just all best friends. We do everything from like grilling together, oh my goodness, playing video games, studying. Oh my gosh, this is way harder than chemistry. Yeah. We go golfing all the time. We even go on ski trips. Joining this fraternity, I've been able to look up to guys that are going through exactly what I'm going to go through. Look to them for advice. Hopefully, I can learn from the guys that have been in my shoes. Me competing on American Ninja Warrior has brought the whole house together. Some of these guys didn't even know what Ninja Warrior was, and now they're diehard fans. These guys are gonna be louder than a football stadium. I won't hear the end of it if I fall early, so I'm gonna put on a show for them.
Oh, there's the boys! Let's go! His frat brothers watching back in Utah got others here on the sideline, along with his parents. We mentioned he sells holiday lights door to door, and he brought us some to decorate the booth.
I like it, man. 'Tis the season, even though it's the summertime.
Skooster likes to have fun, but this guy's a serious competitor. Had a breakout season last year, made it to stage 2, and nearly beat Ninja great Daniel Gill in a head-to-head race. 6'2", 185.
Yeah, he looks stronger than he did last year. Yeah, he is shining bright like the Christmas lights.
He's moving like he wants the fastest time. Right through it. Oh, my. He is flying. Already to the 5th obstacle.
Yeah, he wants to impress his frat bros. Wow. Hold on, Scoos. Look at that. Boom. Well, he just did that in a good 7 seconds. That should put him in position to get the fastest time of the night. He's got to ride this one down.
Colton Skooster.
He's got real good opportunities. Here we go.
5 seconds. Nice. And does it. Colton Skooster. And he is fired up.
Okay, yes, you are back, man. And let me tell you something? You lit this course up.
Hey, the lights are red. The lights are partying, man. It's
Hey, listen, you got the lights, but we're gonna see if you're gonna unwrap the gift because you made it in under a minute. You got $10,000 on the line, Colton. And the fastest time of the night. Well, it is festive, Akbar. He's 6'2". We've had 4 ninjas try the Mega Wall this season. No one's conquered it yet. Colton Skooster, 18.5 feet away.
Come on, scoot, 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 scoot.
Put the star on top of the tree. Not even close.
Oh, boy.
That thing's tall, man. That thing's tall.
That's high. That's tall. It is.
Hey, you still have the fastest time of the night. He wanted to give his frat boys something to cheer for, and he delivered.
Scooter's gonna be the big man on campus now.
And he's going out with a fraternity fight song. Coming up, 3 years ago, she was on top of the world and won a women's championship.
That's incredible.
But a devastating injury shattered Katie Bone's world. Now, we'll see her courageous return to the course next on American Ninja Warrior. It's the final moments of our special How to Train Your Dragon edition of American Ninja Warrior. All night, we've been counting down the best costumes in ninja history. And now it's time to reveal our #1. It's Jamie Ron's superhero. Ron created the look using body paint 13 years ago and was Captain G4 when Ninja started on the cable network. Then he became Captain NBC and is dressed as a superhero every season, upgrading the look over the years with a red cape and blue bodysuit. He's got a huge following of Ninja superhero superfans across the country, and Jamie's son carries on the green hair tradition. Jamie Ron's Captain NBC is #1. And we'll see Jamie later this season.
Guys, injuries forced Katie Bone to take the past 2 seasons off, but now the former women's champion is back. It's been a long road for this world-class climber. After winning the women's championship, she had her sights set on climbing in the Olympics, but a brutal injury led to 2 years of rehab.
Right before my knee injury, I was on my way to do the Olympic qualifiers. I was about to compete at my first World Cup, and then in one fall, I lost all of that. After my injury, I never wanted to climb again. I wanted to walk away from all of it.
We've been through the fire, felt the burn, lost in the shadows, nowhere to turn.
Recovery has not been smooth, unfortunately. I had to do PT 3 to 6 times a day for months. And that was so hard because you don't want to do it anymore and you're in so much pain, and it's like, okay, why am I doing this still?
We'll rise again, we'll break the chains, we'll find the strength to face the pain.
I have so many incredible friends. One of them who has been there through everything is Megan. Even though I don't want to be at the gym, she'll show up and be there, and she'll do anything for me. Knowing how it feels to lose everything and knowing how bad I want to be up there again helps with the motivation, because I know how it feels to not even be able to walk.
We'll rise again.
Just to walk on that stage, it means the world to me, but being able to hit a buzzer would be one of the best feelings ever.
We hold on to hope, yeah, we find our way.
So much love here for Katie Bone. There's Megan Rowe and some of the other Colorado Ninjas who've supported her, and fans so happy to see her back. Well, she's still not 100%. You can see that brace on her knee, but slowly getting back into pro climbing and ninja events.
Been working relentlessly to get into competition shape.
Rehab is such a process, but she committed to the process, to rehabbing, so she could have this moment again. Now 3 years later, back on Ninja Warrior. And who could forget the rookie sensation? What a sensational first year.
She won our women's championship in her first year. Just looked so strong.
A little ginger, though, on the landing. You saw she was a little cautious.
Well, the real test will come here on this balance obstacle. See how that knee holds up.
And she will definitely need some stability here.
Got
there it goes.
And that's a relief. She is such a stud. Out here with type 1 diabetes.
You can see the insulin pump on her arm.
And that's an obstacle she conquers every day.
Well, Akbar, this has been a loaded field of women. We've had 2 hit a buzzer already. The record is 3. Michelle Warnke, Alyssa Beard, and Casey Rothschild did it on the same night back in season 10. We've never had 3 women do it since then. Katie Bones trying to join Annabella Heinrichs and Megan Rowe tonight. But we'll have to get through Ferris wheel if she wants to get a shot at the buzzer.
She's a world-class climber, so she can handle this. Just needs to watch out for the drops.
And she hangs on. Now 1 more wheel to go.
Well, we've seen just the continual success of women. If you can see her, you can be her.
Well, what a return this would be. And a little piece of history. This would be the 3rd woman to hit a buzzer in a night. But she's got to hang on here. And Katie Bone. Oh, my.
Yes,
14.5 feet away from getting another buzzer. And she just gave us a little smile, Akbar, a little look.
This is a special night. This is a night that no one's ever gonna forget. Nice approach.
Ooh, and you can just see a little stumble there, a little misstep.
Okay, all right.
With that reconstructed knee, you wonder if this is even possible.
Here we go. Nice approach, good speed. There we go.
Attempt.
There it is. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm talking about.
Katie Bone is back! And look at that reaction. That says it all.
You deserve it. You deserve it, Katie Bone. I know you're so emotional right now, and you should be. Talk about the rehab process and being back at the buzzer again.
It's been the hardest probably 2 years of my life. Like, I feel like I lost basically 2 seasons. It was probably the most heartbreaking thing to happen. To be back here through it all and still rehabbing my knee feels amazing.
Well, Katie, if there's one thing we've learned, it's that you are greater than your obstacles. Soak this moment in. Hit that buzzer 1 more time.
You deserve it. That's what Ninja Warrior is all about.
I'm loving it. Go celebrate with your family and friends, Katie. Well, you just see it, Akbar. The moments are so big. You see it matters so much, and that's what makes Ninja Warrior so special.
Oh, she overcame the tears, the fears. Her knee is back. It's so good to have Katie Bone back doing Ninja Warrior.
So here's who else will be moving on to the semifinals. College student Colton Scooster takes the top spot. Just ahead of 2 rookies, rock and roller Evan LaValle and chicken farmer Colt Elder. Ninja kids Ashton and Paxton Myler advanced to the semis in their Ninja debut. And Annabella Heinrichs is the fastest of a record-matching 3 women who hit a buzzer. Katie Bone and Megan Rowe were the others, and Violet Kepo almost made it 4. Bailey Beckstrand also advances, along with Alaska's Forrest Strick in the 20th spot. Well, that's going to wrap up the special edition of ANW featuring How to Train Your Dragon. The live-action film opens in theaters this Friday, June 13th. For Akbar Bajabia Milla and Zuri Hall, I'm Matt Eisman. We'll see you next time on American Ninja Warrior.